Welcome to the Kyber Lab, Episode 2. The Kyber Lab is a show where we talk about a single individual fight. It's not a gear check, or it's not a gear guide. This is not a team guide. This is looking at a particular fight and trying to see how to do it better, or to win, or to max banners, whichever is more appropriate. In this fight, in this lab, we have Vader, EP, and Thrawn with an EP lead and Thrawn versus Padme with a Grandmaster Yoda and R2D2. Sort of a strange fight. We're aiming for about 58 banners here, which is very possible. This one is a sort of interesting because of all the Jedi on the team. Vader goes first instead of Thrawn. Starts out with a Force Crush, goes into Merciless, and he's going to go around here and see what he gets with the ability blocks.
Let's get an ability block.
So in this fight, you check first from a gear perspective. Vader really needs to be equal or higher gear level than Anakin for damage purposes. Stop here for a moment. I'll go back to the fight in a moment. And from a mod perspective, it helps for Vader to have offense rather than potency or crit chance. You also need to check. He doesn't need to necessarily have offense mods. It could be crit damage or something, but in this particular fight, the easy way requires that he has more offense. And check if Jedi Knight Anakin has health mods or DPS mods. Health mods, you sort of have to stall a bit more, and you're not likely to go for the Culling Blade execute. Speed check, Thrawn or Vader, like in this case, needs to go before Padme. If not, you could lose immediately if Padme kicks your Vader to the face, or Thrawn to the face. Either of those can be a loss. So now we're down here at how to play. Let's watch what's happening in the fight. So here he went for a Culling Blade on Anakin, and for whatever damage versus health reasons, he didn't get it. He could have just done an ability block. He could have done also an ability block on Yoda and let R2 do the Force Crush on R2, and just stalled until Thrawn fractured General Kenobi. So you could have gone directly for Anakin with an ability block on him. That's certainly the safer way. And nobody has tenacity up that Yoda's about to give, so that would have been a pretty solid, easy win with almost no risk. Let's see what happens instead. So here's another mistake. Padme's unique prevents any of her teammates, Galactic Republic any teammates actually, I think just light side. Any light side teammate will not be able to lose turn meter. So here, we're going to remove all of our turn meter, and theirs don't get affected at all. So again, not great. And there's the tenacity up and foresight. So it's a lot of mistakes already. Different plays than the most optimal way to go. Thrawn is stunned. So here it's going to be a fracture on GK, really the only option. Ahsoka isn't here in the fight, which makes it a lot easier for us, because she's not going to be dispelling the debuffs on her side and assisting a lot. So Grand Moff Tarkin won't do much. He'll get rid of the foresights, I guess. Okay, Tarkin hit the kick to the face. That's good for us. Here we have the icing on the losing cake, I guess. Going for a Force Crush when R2 is so close, or Padme even, to getting below 50% health. You're going to give JKA another turn, and then Padme will get another one afterwards. And he goes into Merciless for more damage. Just go do a Culling Blade on Jedi Knight Anakin, or at least go for an ability block. So if he does trigger a bonus turn, but no. Yeah, you can see Padme got her bonus turn, healed everybody. Now with protection up, only debuffs that are going to stick are going to be Darth Vader's ability blocks, and not even, because she isn't a Jedi. It's only guaranteed on the Jedi. Anyway, so generally this is a stall fight in this situation with a beefy Jedi Knight Anakin, and this was not played the stall way, so it's very difficult to win, especially after a couple of mistakes, or especially taking away all of your turn meter. I think that was just unfamiliarity. Anyway, Ahsoka's not there, so it's not that complicated, and also we don't have a dispel on the offensive side, such as IPD or Atreya to fracture GK at the beginning, so you can go directly for Jedi Anakin. You could also run Bad Batch Echo on any team. You don't even need to get him gear 13 to get him over 300 speed, depending on if you have good 5A speed mods. But in this case, the fight's over. So to review again, you can easily get 58 banners. This could have been a 58 banner or more fight.
Yeah, I should have.
Check your gear to make sure that you are. The fight's over. To make sure that you're equal or greater relic level from Vader than Anakin. Check your mods to make sure you have more offense or crit damage. Turn order is very important at the beginning, but that's pretty simple. And then it's usually a stall fight unless you think you can kill Anakin at the first Calling Blade. Hope that helped. Cheers.